Guys, Nvidia is down massively after hours, and so is AMD. So there's a new filing that just came out that you're going to need regulatory approval to send the biggest, baddest, most cutting-edge chip technology to China. US government doesn't want Nvidia and AMD to send certain types of chips that can be used for Chinese military and Russian military. And as per the filing, as per the words of Nvidia, this is going to cost them up to 400 million, 400 million. Not a year, but a quarter, which is 1.6 billion with a freaking B. This hurts tremendously. Nvidia is probably my second largest holding. I got around a 6-figure holding in Nvidia, and this sucks tremendously. I also hold a 5-figure holding in AMD, and this sucks tremendously as well. In a regulatory filing that was notified on Friday that it would be required to get a license from the US government before shipping certain cutting-edge chips to China and Russia. The company said it doesn't sell to China, but it affects its outlook of about $5.9 billion of sales in the current quarter. The company was in talk with Chinese customers to fulfill planned purchases with other products and may seek licensing from the government if the replacements weren't sufficient, it said. The US imposed the requirements to address the risk that those products could get in the hands of military users in China and Russia. The rule is not limited to Nvidia and sets a performance threshold on chips to handle advanced artificial intelligence calculations that are becoming increasingly crucial to businesses, governments, and militaries, according to the industry officials. Nvidia dominates the market of this space. AMD also said that it has been notified under the new licensing demands, which prevented it from shipping an advanced chip aimed to the AI and high-performance computing markets. The company said it doesn't expect a material impact on its businesses. The new licensing requirements come at a difficult time for chip makers. Demand for personal computers, video games, and smartphones, among other gadgets, has slowed down with soaring inflation, so on and so forth. So, guys, this sucks. If you hold Nvidia, so there's different. All right, Nvidia is not really a semiconductor play. It is in the field, but it's not exactly a semiconductor play, right? So, Taiwan Semi is a pure semiconductor play. AMD then does more than semiconductors, but Nvidia is not really a semiconductor play. Nvidia does with the chips, and then it does CPUs, GPUs, artificial intelligence, digital twins, automotive. I mean, Nvidia is in everything. One of the main reasons why I actually invested in Nvidia is because any technological future that you can possibly imagine, I mean, literally anything, Nvidia would be at the forefront of that dynamic. Nvidia would be at the forefront of the frontier, right? Everything needs Nvidia technology. And now Nvidia is just getting demolished, absolutely shellacked to no fault of its own. So the question is this now: how do you personally play this position? Do you buy more in this dip? Or do you think that this is going to be for the foreseeable future? Is this the new play? Palantir, for example, it only works with America and her allies. Is the new play that American companies can only work with America and her allies? Is this going to be a new dynamic? Is this going to be a new play? I'll tell you something. This absolutely sucks. I lost 5 figures instantly between AMD and Nvidia just today. Check this out. Nvidia was down 2.5%, and it's now down another 6.5% after hours. In total, down 9%. 9%. But guys, look at the chart over the last month. We're down 17% for the last month, 38% for 6 months, and 32% for the year. Now, did Nvidia do something bad? Is there some type of boo-boo? No. Is this an overreaction? I don't know. I'm probably going to be adding to my position of Nvidia, and there has to be something that's going to make up for this. I mean, I can't imagine Pelosi's husband is going to allow this to happen. I can't imagine Pelosi is going to allow this to happen. Of course, I'm making a joke in light of the situation because they hold Nvidia stock and they made tons of millions and millions of money on Nvidia. But it's not just Nvidia. Check this out. AMD is also down 2.4% for the day and 3.8% after hours. But as I said, AMD is a great company. It's somewhere in between the basic semiconductor and Nvidia. But Nvidia is literally leading the future. And that's the reason why I actually invest into Nvidia. Nvidia not being able to send out certain chips to China is massive. They don't really care about Russia. I think Russia's like whole market was like 2% of Nvidia, but China is huge. China is not Russia. China is still growing. And the question is, I don't even know how we survive this. Honestly, I'm super disappointed. I have no idea what's going to happen after this. I'm going to read into this a lot more. And I don't even know after this, Russia invasion of Ukraine, Russian war, special operation, I don't even know what's going to happen after this. And I don't know if we're ever going to remove these restrictions. But then the question says, is this a question of national security, or is this a question of suppressing capitalism, right? Like, isn't this supposed to be a free market society? How can you just limit the second largest GDP and say, poof, you can no longer sell to them, or your best products, you can't sell to them? And the question is, what repercussions does China now do to the United States? What is China going to ban from the United States? It was all cool when you banned everything going to Russia because Russia's not a huge market. It's not cool when you ban the second largest market in the world. And this is not like an embargo. I understand it. And I understand that it's probably not going to like completely stop all $400 million in revenue, but there is going to be a lot of revenue that's going to stop. The way I'm going to personally play this is I'm going to buy into this dip. I'm going to buy more Nvidia tomorrow because I do think that this is an overreaction. I don't know for how long this is going to last, but I know that this is not going to be forever. If I had to guess, it's going to last for a couple of quarters, but I believe that in the next bull run, which is going to happen somewhere in 2023, that Nvidia is going to take full advantage of the bull run, and this mini embargo or restrictions or licensing is going to get reduced. And hopefully cryptocurrency is going to be on a tear and we're going to be able to make some money on that. Guys, it's crazy. And this is it's insane that Nvidia is such an amazing company with one of the greatest CEOs of our time. Jensen is one of the best CEOs. I mean, he's up there with Elon Musk, like seriously speaking. And you couldn't ask for a better run company than Nvidia, and it's just getting hit with bad luck, market conditions, and now this licensing. And it's just like, what the heck is going on? Like, seriously, what the F is going on? When you invest in Nvidia, you never thought, like, investing in Nvidia is like one step under a Google or one step under a Microsoft. You don't expect shit like this to happen. I guess expect the unexpected when you're investing in the stock market. Guys, thank you so much. Give me the likes, shares, and subscribe. And I understand that I'm noticeably aggravated, noticeably beat up, and it sucks. It sucks to get news like this on your second largest position. And Nvidia is one of my solid positions that I didn't think was going to go down, if that makes sense. Thank you. Have a great day. The Berg is out.